Hello?
Washington football team and the Philadelphia Eagles.
You gotta go to work, bro. You said 10. The heck?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is brought in by Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. That may be a sneak peek. This young rookie can showcase his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 27-yard line.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable, but that time the defense was on to him.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for them. Circle around twice for the ball.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
He's 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
What the heck?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he's
Hey,
out
bro,
of bounds.
go ahead, bro. Get off your phone, cuz.
But it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they try the right side here. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Because most of the spots going to say pick up. Nah, I don't got to pick it up. Most of the
now
spots
he'll
going
look
to
to
say
throw
pick up.
here
Bro.
on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's
caught. It's John Hightower. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down.
That's by it said out
We
of
hear so
stop.
often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL
Yeah,
game.
at 1
It's so
o'clock,
important to
nothing
tackle
popped
well
up
on
for
these
every
receivers,
store.
especially in a
It
play
took
like
to
this
like
one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff.
Nigga, that's when
You
they
gotta
come
go
out.
make the tackle right away.
And he missed
Nah,
it. He missed it
nah.
just
It
wide
wasn't
of
good.
that left upright. It's no good. And this score will
Nah,
stay
the
right
time
where it
went over
is.
to 1 o'clock.
Everything looked good.
it said
Good snap,
something
good
about,
hold. Sometimes,
12
though, the ball
century.
just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So,
He's got the 1st down and more past midfield.
I
He'll
waited
take
till
this
1
to the
o'clock, and
other
they
side
showed
of
up, and he
midfield
scored
before going
110.
out of bounds. Give him
Only
13
thing I
yards on
popped
the
up was
opening
target.
play of the drive and also give him a 1st
the
down.
Walmart touchdown out of stop.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he
nigga
fires
dirt
one that's
team,
intercepted.
bruh.
Picked off at the 48, the 20, 10.
Basically,
And he
every
takes
store didn't
this
show
one
up.
back
Only store
into
that
the
only
end
store
zone.
that target.
And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
Nah, mine just.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is
But
wide
every
open in
store-
disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously cost them.
But they can't afford to just bunker
probably
in
gonna
now.
say a lot of
All right,
pickups if you
good
got
field
that.
position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this
So
possession.
that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Get out the way, bro.
It's a loss of
What
4.
y'all niggas don't? Y'all niggas don't want to play or something?
Well, that's the big drawback to this
Get
play.
that out of there.
Back pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And the Washington first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
By Javon Hargrave.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes it.
Gibson gets back and he fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
That's what I'm saying. It was only
Obviously,
like
you
one
got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 36.
The ball carrier, Trayvon Diggs on the tackle.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. PS5 going to be tough. It's probably going to say a lot of drop-off there.
And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver.
Nah, I mean, that was for Forza, though. It was a line.
It's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target. But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them. Unable to do so on that play.
So he gets a shot at a turning from the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
On the return, Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A gain of 15.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st down.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Look at the dime, bro.
Touchdown,
I love it.
Washington. Devontae Adams. His 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington now an extra point away
That's
from
what
tying this thing up.
right? That's what I was saying. I don't know how you do that. I don't know what's up with that. It's like every cover 3 that nigga's breathing.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Gano the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Yeah.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Well, the 2nd down throw on target. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He got me.
And he will find his man on the outside. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Sanders. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
He's brought down.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
That nigga try.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Thank you.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. It's Damon Arnett picking it off.
Bro, what he do is run
when
he throw the ball, he runs play with 2 options. Like, you got 2 options.
Starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
I should have run the other way.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah,
as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Come on, man. Pressure gets to him again. Block.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
I should
Now a
never did
clash
that.
of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Intercepted.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run at Sanders.
And he scored off of that, and that was beautiful. Very beautiful. That's what I did not want to happen.
What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. But my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing.
Final play in the first half to have the guts to do that, but I guess what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback?
Come on, Derek King, nobody's pressuring you, bro.
You take it from there.
Hey.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and now it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Y'all niggas like young, skinny niggas get through there like.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw here. Able to find Harris, complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A gain of 9
That's good
yards.
for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. They'll look to throw now on first down. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
2nd and short now following the fumble. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, with him trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold on a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way. Let's see what I can do to help my team this way. And boy, he did it there.
2nd and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
He will push his way down to about the 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Got an open man.
I could have
Finds
gotten
Gibson.
him.
And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
More read options than
Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And
Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That's what playback I was using for a while.
And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece.
That ties the game
Dude,
at 17.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away.
For the Patriots playbook, brother, it comes up like only for like freaking like 3rd and 2. That's when the read offense
take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10.
Knew it, bro. I seen that, man.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
Does a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He'll fire it deep for Rager.
Wow.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Rager, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. A nice little juke. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd
from the 22. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He was taken.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Davion Taylor there to bring him down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards is the pickup there, and it'll move the chains.
A gain of 12.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Yes, sir. That's why I got you, Lamar Jackson Jr.
For a Washington touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
You know you love it, man. Don't lie.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Beautiful. Like 6'5".
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Yes, sir. Keanu Neal, nigga. Get up.
Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Washington.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now. Right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Wow! That's the worst thing that could happen. Like, yeah, bro. Come on.
Possession of the football at their 42-yard line. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that.
And now look at him go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
Deontay Harris on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, Gibson. There he goes, right side. 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his first touchdown of the new season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaws? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
That's why my defense
last play got just
right
a
now,
yard.
bro.
Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Being chased out left.
What the?
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Which one you cried? Oh my God, why do I keep doing that?
Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz.
Get the ball!
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He keep getting me with that.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity.
Boy, hey,
all time
this
in the
nigga, Lamar Jackson Jr. carrying the ball, bro.
Inside the 45.
I love it, bro.
10
I
yards
love these
there to
first
start the
downs
drive,
and
and
all
just
that,
enough
bro.
by about the length of the football
We want
for
that
first
push for the
down.
crib,
Well, we had a
you
number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10.
Who that's not with the young card,
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down Washington on a pickup at 18. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Wow.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
24-yard line.
Now
that's why I wanted you to start, bro.
To the 2-yard
you're more
line
than
there
just
before crossing
that, you
over
hear
out
me?
of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And Washington has taken the lead.
Every time I see
and they will take a 7-point lead now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every time it pop up, it will be gone, bro.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That was like hard to get. Ain't there extra money for that or something like that?
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
I still say you got something to stop.
With the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
I forgot who scored.
to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
I thought I didn't have enough money for my man Jesse Bates, bro. Thought I didn't have enough money, bro. No, sir. I already signed him.
Shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Matt, bro. Getting the P5 on my birthday, bro. Y'all better be wild. Y'all better read me. We on the P4 for real, though. In that right view. Niggas riding. Reese say, I mean, you waiting until Mag come out, right? Didn't you
First throw now for the backup Wentz. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Back to throw, Wentz. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Eluding the pressure right. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 23. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw.
People crossing Winston.
And it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw.
Gang.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over first.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And a give this time to the tailback. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
3rd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
First down, Washington.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
I got here with a W.
I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say 24-hour cheesesteak shop, here we come.
Oh, yeah, and I'm buying, partner. And guess what? I'm having mine with.
And I'm having two if you're buying. Good night from Philadelphia.